which is number 19 on page 13 of the Koprash book. I'm going to do a couple of demonstrations on some techniques that I think will help in learning this piece before I play through it in its entirety. This one is in G major. It should have a very playful quality to it. It should be a lot of fun to play. What you want to make sure of, it does have technique. You want to be thinking ahead all the time. You want to know what's coming up in the next half a measure to even a full measure ahead, because that's really going to help you with the dexterity to get through this. So I'm going to give you a couple tips on how to do that. I think one of the most difficult measures in this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, line 6. Even though rhythmically you're not changing the rhythm up too much, where it goes to minor here, there's a lot of crossover on the instrument. So there's a lot of going to trigger 2 to trigger 1, trigger 2 and 3 to 1 and 2. It's just a lot of back and forth. It's in a key that students are not really comfortable playing in. And so I'm going to give you a couple tips on this, and you can look at the bottom of my worksheet that I gave. But this is a pattern that I would do. You would pull out material, chunk it, change the segments, change the rhythmic emphasis, and it's going to help you get these finger patterns underneath. So what I do, number 1 pattern. Number 2. Then number 3, you would add in the front and the back to this, but have the dotted rhythm. And then finally, as written. And that's going to help just get those finger patterns ingrained in your muscle memory. This also works well, that similar pattern in line 2, starting on the 16th note E. I need to indicate too, I didn't do this at the beginning, there is an errata on this. That final measure I stopped, measure 8. In the book, the first 16th note is written as A sharp. That is changed to A natural, so please make sure that you are aware of that. And as you play through this, there are no repeats. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and play through this, and then we'll continue talking about some of the different points in this. Make sure that as you go through, strive for a light, clean articulation when you have 16th notes that are tongued. It should not sound heavy. It should sound light. Go for a tempo that you can play.